Now, quite often we want to go into business, we don't want to do it alone. There could be that fear factor, that element of I don't know everything, and we feel comfortable going and working with somebody else. That's great if you can work with each other and be compatible, but one of the things is to be compatible is probably have a different skill set. Somebody may be expressive, good at the marketing, communications, talking to people, and another person, for example, could be good at the administration, the admin, the system side of work that needs to be put together, and the two of you complement each other. But what I see is choosing partners. One of the fundamental problems I see is they choose their partner too quickly. They assume because they see somebody that looks great, like that person on the stage, they look accomplished, they look as though they can deliver on what they say, and yet they haven't done the checking. What I mean is, go back to the pyramid I described yesterday. Like the person you see as the ideal person, it could be like the ideal partner in a marriage. That is the top of the pyramid, the very pinnacle. But because you haven't had the time to know that person really well, have they got the foundations, the systems in place themselves for what they do to deliver? Have they got the delegation skills, or have they got the accountability that also comes? Have they got the track record? Have they got the proof, the testimonials that come? Because if they ain't got all this, it's just the top of the pyramid and it can all come crumbling down. And there could be too much dependency on the other person. So you really want to know what they bring to the table from the outset. And what happens is if they don't, well, problems start arising. And one of the common things I see, first, it's goals. Do they have the same goals, objectives that you're trying to do? Forget the money. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do with the business? In the next 12 months, in 2 years, in the next 5 years, what are you going to do together to grow that business, to have it sustainable for the long term, not just for now and to bring in next week's pay packet if that's what you're looking at. You've got to take a mindset, I've got to be in this for the long term, that I'm going to grow something. It's like watching a baby grow when you're running your own small business. And the common thing, I see it time and time again, there is an element of distrust. The trust, once the trust's gone, everything is gone. Now, I'm going to ask you the question. Think about it. If you've been in business, what factor, what one key thing would bring about a state of distrust between two partners? What is it? Pound sign? Dollar sign, if I got it right way? The euro sign? That's it. It's the money. Once somebody distrusts the other, it comes back to money so often. And it's very difficult to repair, because once there's that distrust, it's difficult to move forward. And I've seen a complete disintegration of relationships based on money, and you've both commit so much time, money and effort, and trying to undo it is a nightmare. So be careful and watch out. They're my words of warning when it comes to choosing partners.